What's going on, guys? World War Z Game Hub here, bringing you the top 5 best World War Z classes, skills, and perks for PvE. Whether it be insane, whether you're on solo or playing with a bunch of friends, I got my best top 5 classes right here, right now for you guys. I don't have everything unlocked, but that doesn't matter. I theory crafted, I did the research, I punched the numbers. Let's see what's starting at number 5. At number 5, we have the Hellraiser. If you didn't know already, the Hellraiser class is kind of like the crowd control class, the demolition class. I'm going to start you right here with one of the best builds here and why it makes it number 5. And right here we start with Here Kitty. C4 will attract zombies for 5 seconds after being planted. Compared to if becoming not incapacitated or throwing C4 longer, this is going to be the best bet for you. And then number 3, I got Welcome Committee. Any mortar used by you, your teammates can kill 25% more base targets. The reason why I chose that is because look at these guys, Claymores. We're not using Claymores, we're using C4. Get that garbage out of here. Then number 2, you're going to deal 100% more damage with explosives. Why would you care about anything else? Shotgun reload speed, who cares? I'm blowing zombies up with C4. And then I have this right here, and I'm also going to go with the number 3 slot because the first shotgun isn't that strong. So choose a better shotgun and keep yourself alive. Then number 2, Pickpocket. If you haven't figured this out already, guys, Pickpocket is the best skill no matter what class you're playing as. Just choose it and move on with your life. Don't make any more harder decisions than you have to. Number 3, killing 15 zombies in rapid succession instantly reloads your primary weapon. You're going to be killing so many zombies all the time. I don't know why you would never want this. You can shoot forever basically and never have to reload. The rest of these are going to give you 1% for your primary or 1 round for your primary. Guys, that's minimal. That's small stuff. Even if you're blowing up hundreds of zombies, you're only going to have 2 C4 charges at a time. You're not going to get enough ammo for that to make it worth. So why not just shoot forever and never have to reload? Moving forward, we want to use Scorchers. Why do we want to use Scorchers? Because we're a crowd control class. We want the earth to burn. So every time you use a C4, when it explodes, it's going to leave an area of fire. What's the area of fire do? It takes out hordes of zombies with ease. Keep it on. Use that perk at all times. This column right here is purely personal preference. Do you want a different gun in your secondary slot? Choose one of these. If you want to have a better heavy weapon, choose this one. I prefer this one. Why? Because you want a better heavy weapon. The heavy weapons are going to be far superior, so why not get it? And you start with it. So if you ever have trouble in the very beginning, use that one. And the last part here for the Hellraiser, I choose number 2. Killing 15 zombies in rapid succession grants a temporary health boost. Look, guys, the rest of these killing special zombie, who cares? Start with a breaching charge. That could be nice, that could be beneficial, but I never really need that much loot, especially when I'm already starting with my heavy. Why do I need this, guys? Choose a second one. Killing 15 zombies, you're going to be doing that constantly, and it's going to grant you a temporary health boost, and it mentions nothing about a cooldown. So you considerably could be doing this over and over and over. Alright, at number 4, I have the Gunslinger class. The Gunslinger slash is on my number 4 because while it is strong, it isn't the best, and I'll tell you here why. All you get is grenades. Grenades aren't that fancy, but what are you going to choose for the grenades when you start out with? You can either kill more or blow up on impact. Blowing up on impact is nice, but I find that you're going to end up hurting yourself or your teammates more often than not, so just take the one that has a bigger blast radius and throw it farther away, but you have time to run away if you have a bad throw. Number 2, I'm going to choose the front line supply. Headshots made with primary and secondary weapons automatically restore 5% rounds to the magazine. So, if you didn't really notice by the title of the name of the class, Gunslinger, he's got tons of guns. He's going to be shooting forever. He's got the front line, lighting people up with machine guns, rifles, you name it. So you're going to want to choose this one. What does this one do? Every time you're headshotting somebody, you're going to get a crap ton of ammo back into your magazine. So you're going to be shooting forever, practically, indefinitely. This one, number 3, again, look at this. Choose whichever primary gun you want to have, or start with the heavy machine gun, and it does more damage and has more ammo. Again, this is all comes down to personal preference. Choose what you like. I like having the better machine gun and just using the base, but again, the ARK is really nice. Moving on, boom, this slide right here, 1 or 2, your choice. Either do more damage to specials or do heavy increased or have increased health. I think heavy increased health is probably the better option here. Switching weapons faster, who cares? If I need to switch my weapon in a clutch situation, I'm probably going to be using my melee at that point to save my butt. Alright, and then I had this one here, number 2, Last Resort. While both primary and secondary weapons are dry, you can do 2 more melee strikes without fatigue and damage 1 more target. So there's a couple different things here where you can pin down, you automatically rise up. That's nice and all, but who cares? Someone could just come and revive you, especially like the Fixer class who has the mass and gas, or the Medic. Draining primary and then secondary automatically reloads. So this could come nice if you want to use nothing but gun, but the melee is so good in this game, I don't see why you wouldn't want to just be able to use your melee a little bit more. So just go with that one, guys. More damage. Damage is key. Again, this one, choose whichever one you really want. You can have a better secondary weapon, or you have more ammo in your stationary machine guns. We all know how strong the stationary machine guns are, so why not have increased ammo on that? That's just far superior in my opinion. And then you're going to choose probably 1 here because you're going to want better and more ammo. And then you're going to want 1, 2, or 3 here. Choose whichever one you want. probably the Executioner, but again, do whatever the heck. Either you're going to have more grenades or you're going to have the chance of getting more grenades more consistently, so probably choose the Executioner, guys. And then 1 or 3, primary, secondary, heavy weapons deal more damage, or reloading a weapon with less than 25. So as long as you're shooting a ton and reloading at the last part, this is going to be what you want. Otherwise, choose number 1. All right, moving on, number 3, we have the Slasher class. The Slasher class is phenomenal, but it's definitely not my favorite, but it's definitely in the top 5, so don't get me wrong. I'm going to choose 1 or 2. Melee attacks or movement speed penalties. Choose which one of those you think is better to your playstyle, but those are the best. Don't even worry about pinning you down. You're going to be killing them so much faster that you'll never get pinned down. Slasher. Number 2, increase your stun gun range by 50%. I don't care about that. What I care about is the target count. This one says it's going to increase the duration. This one says I'm going to do more damage with the stun gun. Do you think I'm using a stun gun to do damage? No, I'm using it to stun targets, so why would I not choose target count to 20, guys? This is far superior. I just don't understand. And then you're going to have to just choose whichever one you think is best here, guys. But obviously, number 20 is the best. Or number 2, take 50% less damage while performing melee attacks. Because taking less friendly fire is nice, but make sure your teammates are competent, even with randoms. Or if you're playing solo with bots, bots don't do friendly fire, so who cares? Take 50% less damage. You're going to be in the fray up close and personal anyway, so you might as well take the reduced damage while you can. Number 2 as well, take the increased damage. None of this, all garbage. Who cares about the the SMG? You're going to be freaking slicing zombies though almost the entire time, so who cares? And then you got the number 2 again. Killing 10 zombies in rapid succession with a melee weapon grants a masking effect. You could get the temporary health boost or the masking effect. The temporary health boost is nice, but you're still in danger of taking damage versus the masking effect. You go invisible, but it can still do damage. So this one, you get more health, but you can still take damage, versus this one is you go invisible and you don't take damage. So, hello. Choose number 2, guys, here. And then number 2, again, start out with the heavy assault shotgun. So basically, you could choose these ones. They're nice, but they're not the best. Because, look, you're a melee-centered class. So just choose the one that comes with the heavy assault shotgun, so when you need it the most, you have it, and you start with it, so it's perfect. All right, perform 1 more melee strike. Self-explanatory, guys. Pickpocket. Again, here's pickpocket again. Best perk there ever is. Always choose it. There's nothing better than it, guys. And then last, I choose adrenaline. Reload speed increased by 50% when your health is below 25%. So say you're meleeing and you're getting weakened, you're probably going to want to whip out your gun at that point, in which case you're going to be able to reload pretty darn quickly. That being said, any one of these could work, but I don't think they're that phenomenal. So flip a coin, a 3-sided coin if you have one, but I doubt you do, and choose one. All right, coming in at number 2, we have the Fixer, and I think the Fixer is probably the most sleeper OP there is, but the Medic just beats it, just by a little. But the Fixer is the one that I started out with. The Fixer guy is like the support class, whether it comes to ammo or coming to doing crazy massing gas grenades, revives, and things like that. I'm going to tell you right now what the best build for the Fixer is, and the Fixer honestly is my favorite class by far. And we're going to go with the Paramedic, and then we're going to go with the Night Owl. The Night Owl allows us to start with the massing gas grenade, and it gives us an additional temporary health boost. You can't beat it. And then you got the Cloakroom. Revive a teammate, grants masking effect for 3 seconds for the both of you. So literally best combination. Throw your grenade on the floor, go invisible, walk up to your teammate, revive him. Now your teammate's invisible. You guys can get out of dodge, use health packs, and then continue to fight off the hordes. I choose increased ammo in this one for obvious reasons, because I don't care about the extra health, and I don't care about having another gun. Again, personal preference. I don't care about the gun. I think the scout rifle is very strong, especially when fully upgraded. Moving on, one for the road. Masking gas grenade capacity is increased. Your whole build is built around the masking gas grenade, so choose this one. You need more. And then obviously, we're going to choose number 2 here. Anyone entering the mass grenade cloud restores 20% of their primary weapon. So basically, we're just buffing our masking gas grenade. If you haven't noticed by now, that's the whole center of this class. And then we're going to do 1, 2, or 3 here. Choose whichever one you like. I like the penetration because it penetrates through the smaller zombies, as well as the bull, who's completely armored. So huge here. And it's semi-automatic rifles, which is every gun you're going to have. Here you can choose 2 or 3. I can't decide if having the gas cloud is better or just having the effect. I think the effect is probably better, because if you're throwing the gas cloud down for your teammates, yeah, they can come run in and grab it. What are the odds your teammate's going to come running just to jump into your cloud? You know what I mean? Worst case scenario, you're going to be throwing it at his feet because he needs it, not throwing it away from him and then having him run after it. So I'd choose number 2 in this situation. And then last, I would choose probably the ammo or the mortar and stationary guns, but probably the ammo because, again, why not? We're the support class after all. All right, and number 1, coming in the number 1 spot, we have the Medic. I got 2 different builds for the Medics. I'm going to cover them really quickly. Passive. This is the passive class. It's just going to heal, and be selfish, completely unselfish or inselfish, whatever the freak that word is. Who cares? We got the Doctor in the House. We got the Patch Up. and then you're going to choose one or two. Either you're going to carry more stim pistols or your stim pistols are going to do better. And then we're going to choose second wind, 25% chance to regain 25% health. Basically, this allows you to never use the medkits on yourself and only on your teammates because you're going to keep getting health. And then number two, you're going to use medkits on your teammates, which also applies effect on yourself. So again, you're not using medkits on yourself. You're using it on your teammates and your teammates only. And oh, would you look at this? Pickpocket. Yet again, if you haven't picked it, figure it out and pick it, guys. Come on. And then you got 1 for forgive and forget. Friendly fire, damage reduction for all teammates. There's nothing better than that. It's perfect, especially in those insane game modes when friendly fire is like through the roof and you kill your teammate in like 2 shots. Absolutely insane. You need this. I don't see why you wouldn't ever want to pick it. This one or three, guys. Either you have the effect lasts longer or the stim pistol heals. I think you want to have the effect of the masking stim pistol. That's just, why not? Give the masking effect to your guy from a distance. It's just so good. And then you're going to want to restore 2 rounds of magazine for each headshot you make. I mean, you should always be shooting it in the head anyway, so choose this one, guys. It's by far the best for the medic class. All right, and then I have one more medic class for you guys. This is the aggressive type that's more hands-on, heals herself more, and does more damage. So we're going to come in and choose 1 or 2. Either you apply the medkits faster, so say you're in the fray, you just need to heal up real quick. This is going to be your go-to. Otherwise, just take the 10% more. You're going to get a base heal of, what, 70-80% now. And then you're going to do your 1 or 2 again. Either you revive people quickly because you're out in the fray, or you're going to restore 30% health to teammates after reviving them. So either you revive them quicker or you just give them more health at the end of it. And then you're going to get the medic number 2. Why am I choosing the number 2? Because stim pistols are going to give you that temporary health, and its effect lasts longer. So that health is going to sit on there longer, which is nice. So it's like you're basically just having all that buff. So it helps you when you're in the fray doing a bunch of damage. You're going to have that extra health, which helps you in the long run. And then right here, medic slayer, we're going to go with the Navy SEAL. I think since you're going to be a slayer, you're going to want to probably have a better gun, something better than the mini Uzi. The SMG TMP5 is a phenomenal weapon, but in case you didn't want that, probably one of these, probably wheatgrass. And then number 3 as well, killing 15 zombies in rapid succession gives 10% chance to receive a medkit. So again, since you're going to be more aggressive, you're going to be killing a whole lot more zombies, choose this one because you're going to be getting it at all times. Oh look, pickpocket once again. Choose the pickpocket, guys. It's just the best to have. And then right here at the end, we choose the firearm damage increased because you want to do nothing but damage, and your whole team has 50%. Oh, when your team has 50% more health. So there you go. As long as you're doing your class right, everyone should be pretty healthy unless you got horrible teammates. But I think that's pretty key. As long as your teammate is. If your teammates are bad, don't choose this. If your teammates are good, choose this. And then number 2, at stim pistol effect grants 4 additional melee strikes without fatigue for 20 seconds. So literally stim pistol yourself and just go ham with melee, or you're helping your friend who's just surrounded in a horde of zombies, stim pistol him up, and he can just keep striking with his melee. And then last one I choose, restore 2 rounds again in the magazine for each headshot made with the SMG. What do you guys think about this? Do you guys think these are the best top 5? I think this is the best top 5 classes. I mean, there's 6 classes, right? So I left one out. I literally could have just said which one was the best class. And if you want to know what the best class is, it's probably going to be the medic and then the fixer are probably just the best, especially the best for solo play. But they're just the best support class in any team. You're always going to want to have at least one of those, if not both, on your team at all times. Anyways, guys, let me know if you think you have different builds that you tried that are far superior or you think are better. Let me know in the comments. I'd like to know. If anything, subscribe, like, leave a comment, guys. Hit that bell notification. I need all the help I can get. These videos are going to keep on coming. I hope you found this informational, and I will see you in the next video.